People only want some things because they're like, yo, that's hella expensive and it's exclusive and I got the money in to spend it on it. But then as soon as everybody got it, they're like, whoa now. Whoa now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it.
Question of the day. If you had the opportunity to get an AP watch, AP, for $300, would you get it? Now, I'm not talking about like no regular G-Shock watch, you know, like 80 bucks or something like that. I'm talking about AP branded for $300. $300. Sup YouTube, it's your boy Hendrickz, Sleepy Mercury Child Mama's boy, and today we're gonna be reacting to DDG's meltdown over a $300 watch says it all. This is by our boy Omizi, who is a great news for the unemployed channel. I love watching him on my free time, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, if I make a video, why don't I just react to what he's got going on? And I saw that he has this new thing where I believe it was AP and Swatch, or I have to double check the name, but there is a $300 AP that is coming out for retail. $300. APs go for like bands on bands on bands, bro. So I'm gonna check this out. Hope y'all are doing great today. I hit the gym today, bro. I'm feeling good today. Let's get it.
Y'all seen this? $300. Like, just seeing this make me want to sell my AP.
Wait, my fault. That colorway, the pink and the black. Actually, no. I think this pink one right here is real nice. That's a really nice one.
I done spent $200,000 on one of y'all watches. You telling me I could have waited till 2026 and spent $300 and got the same effect? The hoes can't tell the difference.
Man, I don't know what DDG talking about, but I'm about to pack my bag and go camp out for the AP 300 month. I'm with the AP for 200K.
Omizi's so chill. Every single time he did a video,
just like yours, has been taken over with this AP Swatch collab discourse. And to be
okay, yeah, it was called Swatch. What is it?
Hey yo, what the? Excited that people are excited for it, but the people that are taking this perspective of, oh, we hate APs, they are pissing me off. I think that this AP watch discourse, though, is a testament to this universal pattern. People only want these expensive and hype things, not because they actually like them, but because you and I over here at the Unemployed News Network can't get them. DDG get it.
Wait, all right. That is huge right there. People only want some things because they're like, yo, that's hella expensive and it's exclusive and I got the money in to spend it on it. But then as soon as everybody got it, they're like, whoa now. Some people, they'll even buy things and they don't even really like it. You know, this is very true, because some people are like, oh yeah, man, this is hyped up, bro. No shame, or sorry, no flaming or shame or anyone who likes Supreme. I feel like Supreme is one of those brands, right, where there's this one shirt where it's just this white or camo. It comes in different colorways, but it's literally just Playboy Cardi in just a box cutout, right? And I'm like, it's a cool shirt, but the shirt goes for like $90, bro. Like on resale, some people are buying a $90 shirt with Cardi in a rectangle. Like, there's no design to it. I mean, some people, you know, the glaze is crazy, but like some people, they just buy things because it's just expensive, you know? And it's exclusive and all this stuff, but they might not even like it like it, you know?
$300 watch is just a big recession indicator. And this entire timeline it's actually getting crazy. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button.
Sub up
Tell me down below
He's
camped out
I actually really love his videos.
Even if we gotta put together these subscriptions to get enough to pay for one, I'm willing to do it. I'm ready. And I'm getting the pink and the green one. No AKA Cosmo and Wanda type shit. Now, back into the video.
I like the pink and the black one.
Hinted at a collab.
The pink flamingo and the deep black are nice, bro. Hey, let me know in the comments if y'all would grab one of these APs for $300. These are really nice too, bro. Pink flamingo, deep black, and cloud white. Bro, I would snap that.
And I haven't had this feeling since the Jordan 11 Concord release back in the 2010s. People are lining up, people are flexing up, and everybody is trying to get their hands on an AP. For the most part, the general consensus is this is a good thing. We're having fun, or the internet memes are flying. It's been a great time. There's always gonna be somebody that comes and poops on the party.
The hoes can't tell the difference. They don't know what the if this a skeleton, I tell a girl,
Yeah.
hey, this black ceramic AP limited edition, 300,000. You feel me? Come on, bro. That ain't right, bro. It's out here that really pay resale. I could see if I was
really
getting my
pay
watches
resale.
for retail, I'm paying resale prices. I'm getting hit on the head for an extra 20,000 to rock y'all watch, or extra 100,000. AP skeleton, that's retail like 80 bands or something. I'm pissed as a customer.
Pause. Wait, sorry.
Pissed. Y'all gonna make $1 billion off this. I get it. I already know.
Pause. All right, we need the full. Okay, first of all, obviously, things that are hyped up. Now, I'm not saying that everything that's hyped up is like bad, right? I'm not saying. I will say that reselling is like super pissy, right? Because there's some things that can be totally horrible, right? And people hype it up for no reason, and it goes up like a bajillion bucks, right? But then like some things that are like, you know, like that are like cool to others, but then they're like priced down here, which is cool for y'all. At the end of the day, it's night, and you decided to buy resale value, resale price. You decided that. No one told you that you had to buy it. That's on you. All right. Obviously, not everyone has access to retail prices for some things, right? Like, let's take for example Nike Nocta. Okay, there are some things that aren't out anymore, right? The Nike Tech, the Nocta Nike Tech, the blue one, bro, that one is so nice. That probably went out for like maybe $200, maybe $300 for the full set. But now the price is up at like $900. That's resale value. No one is telling you to buy resale value. If you buy resale value, that's because you really rock with it, and you're like okay with the price. Now, don't get at AP for wanting to try to bring out their product to more people. It's $300. That's great. But imagine the resale value on that. As soon as stock is all out, bro, those are probably gonna go up to like $1,000 easily. Now let's get to your $80,000 AP, or anyone who buys anything for resale price. Again, no one told you to spend $80,000 on a watch, bro. $80,000. That's my whole high school and college tuition, bro. Like that. Like that's up to you. And I'm not gonna like. I'm not. What's the word? Like making fun of you for buying the resale, or like for having AP. Like that's freaking cool. DDG is doing amazing things right now. But you can't just get mad at a company for trying to make another product that's cheaper than what you bought. Because at the end of the day, it's night. $300 compared to a resale value of like $100,000. Bro, you decided to buy that resale value. That's on you. That like in anything that you do, shoes, sneakers, the price is the price until the hype dies down. But at the end of the day, it's night. You gotta live with the consequences of what you bought.
And here goes Bumbleclot DDG of all people
Bumbleclot.
talking about how he's a customer. DDG, you are not a customer of AP, and you are not about to piss on our parade. You piss on our parade and tell me that I'm gonna piss on yours. You're not a customer. You're the customer's customer.
DDG, listen, you're not a customer of AP. You're their customer's customer. You can be a customer of AP. How does it sound if you could go to a AP penthouse, right, in West Hollywood, and you could overlook at the skyline of, Los Angeles? They bring you whatever drink you want, whatever food you want, and then they show you every AP they have, and you get to buy them at retail. How does that sound? You don't have to buy fucking code 1159 first. You can just go straight for the fucking octagonal Royal Oak ceramic if you want. Hit me up. I got the connect.
Oh.
I'll get you in. It's a different world. You don't have to be their customer's customer.
Now, this isn't the first time
Damn.
that a luxury brand has collaborated with something that's on the more affordable side. And for the most part, they've come out with very, very cool things. Louis Vuitton and their Nike Air Force collab.
I'm sorry, those are so clean. I just have to say that out.
H&M and Mason Margiela having their collaboration back in the 2014s when I was in school. And I thought I was fresh to death with that little scarf sweater on.
You fresh, my boy.
And Adidas has paired with like Rick Owens or somebody else.
Those are tough. My
This
fault.
is something
Sorry.
that's a new phenomenon. But what is strange is that every single time this happens, it exposes those people that have spent their last dollar or went out of their way to purchase the luxury brand simply for the fact that, hey, I can afford it and others can't. Not that they necessarily like it, but that they view these things as more of a status symbol. Now, DDG did try to clean this up, but it didn't go over so well. I'm honestly not a fan.
My fault. Pause. Another thing too, people buy these pieces like for like you said, for a status symbol, right? Watches, like you're not telling the time with that. I mean, if you're actually trying to tell the time, you get yourself a nice Apple Watch. An Apple Watch does way more than an AP. However, an AP or any just luxury watch, that's like a status symbol. That's like, hey, I got it like that. All right. But those who got it like that don't complain about them getting it like that. They don't, and reselling. They don't gotta go to the resellers. They got connections, like how that other dude was calling out DDG.
He says, only niggas who collect watches understand my reason.
Did Omisi just say the N-word? I mean, I don't think I've ever heard him cuss before. That's a first. My fault.
Reasoning for frustration. My AP watch is rare and discontinued, so I have to pay resale. That's like buying a Ferrari and they collab with Honda and they make a Ferrari Civic at 30K. But my bad for pissing y'all little niggas off. Get your AP.
Only people who collect watches understand my reasoning for frustration. My AP watch is rare and discontinued, so I have to pay a resale. Okay, so yeah. This is like what I was talking about. Let's go sneakers. So the let's go with the Air Yeezy. All right, the Nike Air Yeezys. All right, those are completely discontinued. If you want the Nike Air Yeezy and you see the price, let's look at the price of a Nike Air Yeezy real fast. Let's go with the Red Octobers. All right, in my size, that's $9,999. I don't know why I can't focus, but that is about $10,000 just for that pair of shoes. Okay? Now, let's say I'm a collector, or let's say we're a collector, right? We're collecting shoes, and we understand that this is a very rare piece, and this is very, like, just not like people don't got this anymore. Nike doesn't make this anymore. This is a rare collab, but I see that someone got it. That's resale, right? Obviously, if I have the funds and I am okay with purchasing this shoe because I am a collector of this shoe, then I should have no upsets or anything when it comes to the price of it. All right? Now, you have to live with your purchase at the end of the day. I don't understand why you gotta get mad at the idea of AP making this $300 watch. Because, like, why get upset about what you paid for? That's just my thing. That's what I'm curious about.
So I have to pay resale. That's like buying a Ferrari and they collab with Honda and they make a Ferrari Civic at 30K. But my bad for
Ferrari
pissing y'all
Civic
little
will be
niggas
fire.
off. Get your AP. And DDG, we will. And I'll be wearing my AP in a Ferrari Civic. It's not that big of a deal, gang. Sad is to say, there are too many others that had the same reaction as DDG.
Is AP really doing this? Dude, you're lying, right? Are they actually doing this? Oh, they killed it. It's over. Yeah, AP, yeah, it's over. Well, I'm glad I sold all my pieces. I'm not even joking. It's over.
And rapper OT Genesis
Why would we be
says, when the
upset
new
about that?
AP drop, I'm getting one for my son. Dope time piece. But I choose not to walk around with the new G-Shock. Great business move for Audemars though, but I'm done. Niggas that wear Jordans don't wear Team Jordans. All of this messaging to me is proving it's not about whether I like it or dislike it. Hell, at some point, it's not even about whether the hoes like it or they don't like it. It's more so about, hey, you can't have it, and therefore I feel as if I need to have it so that I can stunt and flex on you. And I'm a stunner and a
very
flexer
real.
all day long. But no way am I gonna shit on the average everyday person for having the ability to afford this new thing. I think that's where they lose me in this conversation. It gets really weird. It's gone to the
My fault. Resellers and people who buy resale, because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people who buy resale, okay? But it's the arrogance and the fact that some people are just so caught up in the hype game that they don't realize if you buy resale, you bought it because you liked it. Who cares about the price? You buy it because you like it. Who cares if other people don't got it? It's your thing. Now, who cares if a bunch of other people got a $300 AP? They got their Supreme Cardi hoodie or whatever. They bought it for what they got. They bought it because they were okay with the price and they were okay with the value that it came with because it looks cool. You got yourself an $80,000 AP because it's cool. And I'm not knocking you because APs are tough. But bro, anyone who's like, oh my god, bro, there's no way that you got the same stuff that everybody else got. Who cares, bro? I like what I like.
Extreme
Ridiculous.
of DDG even saying that he is willing to disassociate himself with the brand AP so much that he's going to be selling his entire AP collection.
No, you said you paid 200,000.
Yes,
Right.
for a
How
watch
many?
I have.
One. Oh, you got one watch for 200. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I bought it at resale. Whoopie-doo. But I think I'm going to get rid of it. And then I'm going to go buy me some $400 watches. I get that. Why would I spend all this money? And everybody else gonna get the same effect.
I agree.
Wait, so are they gonna look the same?
Yeah,
You
that's
think,
what I heard. I heard
okay.
they
Well,
like.
I'm gonna wait too then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chuck,
Smart
I decided,
move.
But I'm selling all
Smart move.
my real watches and all everything. I'm going to swatch on niggas. All
Smart move.
2026 I'm going to swatch.
Yeah, this is where DDG loses me. The fact that you are willing to
Honestly, I think that's a smart move, you know? Just get back all your money, you know? Sell the $200,000 watch and then, you know, you pay for maybe 2 or 3 of the AP swatches, so that's what, $1,200. So you got yourself about $18,800 back. Or oh, sorry, my fault. $180,800. I can't do math, damn it!
a brand that you supposedly like, supposedly think is cool, supposedly rock with, simply due to the fact that it's now become more affordable, especially to the people and audience that, you know, promotes you, watches you, consumes your content and all that, is really, really strange to me. It's giving, I never really liked it in the first place, but I like the validation and attention that it brought me. That's exactly what it's doing. And this whole phenomenon is doing just that for a lot of the people out there who are buying APs and who are putting them on their wrists and flexing up, taking these pictures. The new AP Swatch collab is exposing all of the rich wannabe rich people that exist in this world.
This is why I can't stand you dudes on social media, because you be trying so hard to convince the world that you stunners when everybody know you ain't really cut from that cloth.
Exactly.
AP finally drops an affordable watch and all I see is, oh, yo, they killing the brand. Yo, this is mad corny. AP ain't even worth nothing no more. Whole time, a lot of you
Whatever,
niggas
bro.
was already rocking the affordable Piguet. You know, the joints that come pre-bust down with the moissanite stones? Ain't no way you thought that was real, good brother. You out here trying to convince people, yeah, brother, if I showed you the price tag, yo, it'll hurt your feelings. I'm talking about
man.
4 zeros. Yeah, in total. That joint costs $500, you hear me? Like, I just don't understand why y'all have this complex like you really stunting on niggas. This is a real AP. This is made by the real brand. So you can be out
That's
here.
another thing too. People are like, oh my god, it's still AP. It's still the same people who made AP, or who make APs. The watches. It's the same watch. It's the same creator. What's another example? What's a good example of this? Let's take Bape for example. All right. So Bape has the ABC camos, the original camos, right? The first generation. They got the camos. All right. You got the camo jacket, which is about like $600 resale. Not even that. It's like $600 retail, and then like $800 resale. But then you have the Adidas Bape collab, which is this red and black one, which is super nice. That was probably like 300, 400. That's like 300, give or take. I forget exactly the price. But all I'm gonna say is, it's still Bape at the end of the day. Even if you get the camo, or if you get the Adidas collab, even though the Adidas collab is not priced as high as the camo, it's still Bape, and it's collab with Adidas. Like, why are we getting upset that AP is making more watches? Just be happy with what you got.
Rocking
That's
that
what I'm
fake
saying.
joint, the 1040 with the moissanite stones, damn near cubic zirconia. But when it comes to a real AP collab, now it's too good for you. Now you can't wear it.
What I'm
Most of the
saying.
people online that are crying about AP and the decision that they've made can't really afford these watches. They've either bought them second, third, or fourth hand, stole them, got them stolen from somebody that sells hot stuff, or are rocking a fake one, or have maxed out whatever credit cards, used whatever refund checks, or what was that, the pandemic stimmy in order to buy some watches. Trust me, I 1000% know people that bought luxury watches and designer watches with that pandemic stimmy, the one where you typed in that you were a small business and got, yeah, I know people like that. Those are the people that are complaining. And the reason why is because they thought that they hit a lick or had a come up of a lifetime and were able to distance themselves from the average everyday person. But my good sir, you're a construction worker with a bust down Rolex. Everybody knew that you were closer to them. They just knew that you were faking it until you made it. But so now that that distance is being closed just by brand name, they're upset about everything that's going on. And so now you have dickheads coming to the internet saying this Swatch collaboration does not mean you own an AP. Do not be walking up to people with $30,000 watches thinking you're $450.
Oh wait, pause right here. Okay, what this guy's saying, I can agree with him. All right, so again, this Swatch collaboration does not mean you own an AP or Audemars Piguet. I think I said that right. Do not be walking up to people with $30,000 watches thinking your $450 is on equal footing. You are in the projects of watching, the public housing of timepiece wear. So, I can agree with a couple things on this. First off, if you buy the AP, you think you're the stuff, right? I'm not trying to cuss, but you think you're the stuff? Then that's just a person being a cucumber head, all right? Like, that's just them being weird. That's just weird behavior, being like, oh yeah, bro, I got this 450 AP. What color is your AP, right? What color is your Bugatti? At the end of the day, it's night. You gotta realize that if there's a person who's just walking up to people and is like, man, I got this AP, bro. Like, I'm like, y'all, man, or like just stuff like that. That's just a mental thing. But you don't gotta go and attack someone for having a $450 AP. Because at the end of the day, it's night. I keep saying it. My fault. He got that AP. It's an AP collab. It doesn't, honestly, why would it matter the price? If he likes what he likes and you like your $30,000 watch, then we both win. Now, what I don't like is you have to like degrade them, so like you're the projects of watching. Like, honestly, projects of watching is like Bapex. You know, you get the little Bapex for like 130, 230, but like, you know,
is equal footing. You are in the projects of
I don't
watching,
know.
the public house.
People take like the status of these things way too seriously. Just be satisfied with what you got and don't care about what others got.
Piece wear. Clever, I get it. But buddy, I'm still gonna have it on my wrist.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm the type of dude that pulls up to the fancy restaurant with a Toyota Camry.
I want that
and
pink.
bumper bent it up. But guess what?
I want that pink
My
one.
steak is medium well, and your steak is rare. But we're both eating the same steak off the
Facts.
same fork, you dickhead.
Taco
Plastic
Measy.
piece of shit for $300 and then you're gonna say it's an AP is nasty. I made a video yesterday about the AP Swatch collab. Obviously, I'm an AP fanboy. I have more than a few Royal Oaks. But the idea of this is,
Oh, my fault. He had to put that in. He said, "Oh, I have a few collab, or a few of them. You know, like flex. I'm gay." Like, bro.
I don't like the idea of it if it is a Royal Oak and it comes on bracelet. I don't care if it's plastic. I don't care what it is. If it has a Royal Oak piece of shit for $300 and then you're gonna say it's an AP is nasty. I made a video yesterday.
It is AP. AP made it.
About the AP Swatch collab. Obviously, I'm an AP fanboy. I have more than a few Royal Oaks, but
I have a few, more than a few. Like, you had to tell us, bro. Like, hey man, you got it like that. You got it like that, my boy. You got it like that, my boy. You got it like that.
I don't like the idea of it if it is a Royal Oak and it comes on bracelet. I don't care if it's plastic. I don't care what it is. If it has a Royal Oak design, just doesn't make sense to people who've spent hundreds, if not millions, on the brand for exclusivity of it. The whole point of it is not to flex, but you build up your profile in it and then you get more exclusive pieces. That's horologically, I'm more concerned about that. But If you can get a plastic piece of shit for $300 and then you're gonna say it's an AP, is nasty.
This TikTok shows the quiet part out loud. I don't care if it's plastic, if it has a royal oak design. It doesn't make sense to people who have spent millions on the exclusivity. You're a loser, buddy. Genuinely.
Say it, OBZ. Say it.
Speaking, you are a loser. I think those that have created real exclusivity and importance in their lives, because I think that they're attributing exclusivity to some
Oh
sort
my
of
God,
importance,
OBZ
are
walking
relying
them down.
on the material things that they have. Now, I get it. I've had things and still have things to this day that may distance me from other people or whatever. And I think it's cool to wear those things and even flex about it a little bit. But the pity party that people are having about this is probably the dumbest shit in the entire world. And maybe I can't fathom it because I actually like the things that I got, but I wouldn't mind if I bought a pair of exclusive shoes and I saw somebody else out there with the exclusive shoes that I had, because I actually like this. And I think it's fire that other people can get what they like.
Exactly.
This is my take on the Swatch AP shit. You guys know I have a skeleton AP worth like $160,000. I'm gonna be real. This is kind of fire. At the end of the day, this is cool. It's obviously
Oh no, sorry, Neon. At the end of the day, it's night. Get it right.
Swatch. They're gonna make sure it's known as a Swatch. I don't even know if this is.
Wait, I didn't even see this baby blue one. This mocha one's tough too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool, bro. Not everyone can get a fucking AP. Fuck
nice.
it. At the end of the day, bro, it is what it is, bro. I hate this classes. We got classes of people. Like, oh, I got 100. You know what? Now everyone got an AP.
I didn't realize that
AP. Suck my
Neon
dick.
will make a
Fuck
good
it.
take.
Everyone's getting an AP in this bitch. W's in the chat, bro.
No,
W
Neon's
AP,
cool.
W Swatch.
Neon's-
I'm personally gonna be wearing my Swatch APs.
Boy, did I think I would never see the day where I was actually agreeing with Neon.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, Omizi's just another me, bro. That's my twin, bro.
About anything, but he's actually right here. That whole devaluing of a brand comment is stupid, and I've been seeing it run around the internet, like this tweet here. This person says, not to mention they were already devaluing their brand because it was becoming too accessible to a certain social class, rappers, ball players, ethnic black rich people. And we know once black people get their hands on something, it's no longer deemed as luxury. These are people who have no idea what they're talking about.
What?
Something that they can't really afford, and just mixing and inserting themselves into the like the owner of AP at this moment is a black man. His name is Oliver Audemars, and based off of that,
Oliver got drip.
he's
Oliver
black.
got
So
drip.
now all of a sudden, because we've discovered that AP is owned by a black man, then it's devalued. I don't know.
Not true.
This fantasy land that the internet world lives in is crazy, but sometimes I forget that everybody on like social media, especially Twitter, makes like 6 figures, and not just 100K, but like 500K. So they're experts in like all of this stuff. It's the most insane thing in the world.
One thing I will say right now, okay? This is honestly like a psychological thing, all right? This is something that you can study in people, all right? The idea of people wanting something because others don't have it, and then the value of it goes up, right? Obviously, the exclusivity, the value, and just the mental of people being, oh man, like no one else got this but me, right? I can almost guarantee that this same exact situation would happen if Chrome Hearts, you know, the very big luxury brand that anything that they make it all, anything that they touch, it goes straight to 500 plus. If Chrome Hearts made a t-shirt, collaborated with Hanes, if Chrome Hearts collaborated with Hanes and they made a pack of 3 shirts and they sold that for like $45, everything, and everyone could get one. And they could get it at a regular Walmart or just something like that. People would have the same exact response to how they're doing it to the APs right now. They'd be like, what? What's going on? Chrome Hearts, you're devaluing the brand. Oh my god, bro. I spent $700,000 on my Chrome Hearts dildo. Like, bro, take it out your butt. No one cares how much you spent on your stuff. If people like it, you don't gotta beat them down into a pulp because it's cheaper than what you bought for resale, mind you. This is a psychological thing, man. That like this is
what's killing me about like the whole AP
that's it,
situation, because like usually anytime like luxury brands like drop their prices like this or create limited edition collabs, it's because they're front running recessions. Like that means like spending at the higher end is slipping, so they got to do something to adjust. But what also makes this like super smart to me is because AP, well, a lot of people don't know, like AP was they were trying to like get like patents in like Japan and I think in Switzerland and a couple other European countries, Oh, and even the U.S. they were trying to patent the shape of their watch,
Oh,
but they
interesting.
couldn't do it. Like they got blocked from the patent. So obviously, what would other knockoffs per se would do is they would just flood the market with a whole bunch of watches that look like APs. So they were kind of screwed anyway. But now, because they're dropping this limited edition version, people are just gonna buy it straight from AP, and they're gonna run up their sales numbers and not buy the fakes.
Whole time, nobody even knows why AP did this. Like, people are making commentary about they're trying to devalue their brand, they're trying to do this, that, and the third. Yeah, buddy, they're trying to make sure that they can get in front of the counterfeit market before anybody else does, which I think is like one of the smartest
They're making
ideas in
money
the
off
entire
this.
world. Now, is it an indication of a recession? But that's for another video. That doesn't matter. We're still gonna be AP'd up and AP down. And arguably the funniest thing about this whole entire thing is that people are lined up and lined down these blocks in order to get an AP watch and have no clue what any of it looks like until today. Based off of what we were going off of so far, we were just like looking at AI photos of what the AP watch could look like. But now that it's actually dropped, I think that those lines are gonna clear out. It's a lanyard, gang. It looks like one of those watches that you got out of a Happy Kids meal from McDonald's. Easy literally was selling his whole collection over a lanyard, something that looks like a child's toy. That's crazy.
Wait. What? This is the AP. So you telling me that there's people waiting out in the cold to get a hand of these APs so that they can resell it or just hold on to one for themselves. And it's a pocket watch? Bro, wait, so what we were looking at was AI that whole time? Like, oh wow. Oh wow. I am a sheep. I am blinded by the circus and the bread, bro. Wow. This whole time, AP wasn't making actual watches. AP was just making pocket watches. Wow. We are dumb. I am dumb. Nonetheless, DDG's dumb. Wait a minute. You didn't even know what it looks like and you were getting mad? Wow.
Happy Kids meal from McDonald's. Easy literally was selling his whole collection over a lanyard, something that looks like a child's toy. That's crazy.
That's $300? Bro, that should be like 15 cents.
Do that. Like, it had nothing to do with the actual watch in and of itself, but more so the status that he thought came with it. That's insane to me. Look, I think that this happens in every single industry, and we've seen this before. It could be streetwear, it could be sneakers, it could be even education, but people feel like if there's a label attached with some sort of name recognition and notoriety, that means that they automatically should have doors open for them and that they are more successful and more important than everybody else. And it's funny because big brands know this exact same thing. This is why Elon and Mark Zuckerberg have people paying for verification check marks on social media, even if they're not creators, but just average everyday people having these verified blue check marks, because it makes them feel like they're more important. And right now, this obsession with prestige is spiking at an all-time high when the economy underneath is less stable. You don't really own anything. You don't have a house. You don't have a car, any of those things. But if I can have a separator, clothes, shirts, a college degree from this big name institution, then I should have access to things that you don't have. And it's funny because the luxury industry knows that like everybody is struggling. So they're going to take the affordability route. Like, we're going to make accessible luxury for everyone. The people at the top don't have to go through all this. They don't need to utilize some sort of superficial entity and make it their whole identity. But for a certain subsection of people, this is it. This is all that they have. This is the thing that they've saved up their lives for. This is the thing that wakes them up in the morning. It's their only conversational point in any conversation. This is what they live and die for. And if that piece of luxury or status symbol no longer exists for them, then honestly, they have no clue how to live and breathe. That's why they hate this stuff.
There are some people.
Remember, at the end of the day, it's night, and you're not gonna get buried with what you got. You can't take all of your earthly possessions. Once you're in that casket, it's done. So, get what you love. Buy what you enjoy. Be smart about what you buy. Be smart about your future. But remember that it doesn't matter in the end. This is all materialistic. And if it makes you happy, get it. But make sure that it's also a smart thing to get.
People that hate that luxury has become accessible to all sorts of classes. It's not that customer service has changed. It's not that the brand has really shifted their focus or anything like that. It's just the simple fact that they don't like that they're not in this like special club that is only accessible to a very tiny group of people.
You said it looked cheap? Who said it looked cheap? It's a sky driller. However you say it, sky driller. Got the time wrong in it.
You don't even know what the name of the damn watch is, man.
Hey, bitch. Look at
you bought it just because. I mean, it looks cool, but you don't even know what it's called.
Look at y'all chat through the. I got chat going through the watch. Got chat going through the sky driller right now. Chat going through the chocolate face right now. Chat going through the chocolate face right now. I got chat going through the chocolate face. Y'all said it look cheap? Well, it ain't, nigga. Them earrings I bought, though, Ed want to buy them off of me. I'm just going to give it to him.
DDG is like proving the point time and time again. That's why I fuck with this guy. He makes the content game so easy. Within a week of saying AP's over, he is now flexing a Rolex Sky Dweller. Mind you, he doesn't like this watch. He thinks that this watch is ugly. But the only reason why he's doing this, like he said in the video, is because it ain't cheap. That's his word. The watch changed, but the behavior didn't. And that's because the watch was never the point. He lost out on a status symbol to him. And so now he can't even flex it. He feels like he's no longer above other people. So he's moved on to the next thing. Somebody else who hasn't gone to that affordable luxury route. Once people got a taste of what he was getting a taste of, he said, this just doesn't taste the same. Pause. And so now he's moved on to the next thing to try to gatekeep and put himself up on a higher pedestal. But the whole ground is crumbling. Like late stage capitalism is killing us right now. The sad truth is half of what people want, they don't actually want. Sometimes you got to ask yourself, like, if tomorrow people had access, I'm talking about a plethora of people had access to what you had, would you even want it anymore? If the answer is no, then I think you need to check yourself at the door. 'Cause I truly think that that's a problem that people are just
If you're only getting something because of its exclusivity, and you don't actually like it, that's ridiculous. That's actually so dumb. If you think about it, why would you let other people's interests influence you? Like what you like, get what you want to get. Do you know how like dumb that sounds? Being like, oh my god, I'm only gonna get this jacket because everyone else wants this jacket and I'm the only one who can get it. Yo, bro, do you even like the jacket? Yeah, not really, but everyone else wants it, so I'm going to get it. Like, it makes no sense. These people live among us, bro.
The status symbol of it all. Like, I can understand it to a certain degree, but making it your whole identity to where it's disgusting that every Tom, Dick, and Harry can afford one.
Who's Dick and Harry?
But I'm telling you right now, that ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna get that little stopwatch AP, and I'm gonna put a little band around it. And I'm gonna be doing my Shador.
I rock with him easy. That dude's chill, man. I love his videos. But yeah, if anyone who's watching this, just take one thing away from it. Don't buy something because you think other people will like it. Like what you like, buy what you like, wear what you like, love it as long as you can. If you don't love that piece, here's a rule of thumb, okay? If you're gonna buy something, think about it like this. First of all, money. Let's be smart with our money. If you're gonna buy something, could you buy it 3 times right now? If you can't buy it 3 times right now, don't get it. Don't get it. All right? Be smart. You need that emergency fund, okay? Number 2, if you're gonna get something, let it sit. Sit. Give it like 3 days. And you're still, after 3 days, are like, man, I really want this thing, man. I love it so much, man. Like this thing is so nice, man. I need it. Give it 3 days. If you still feel the same way, get that John. All right? I'm doing that with a Nocta windbreaker right now. I waited 3 days. I can buy it 3 times right now. It wouldn't be a smart idea, but I can buy it 3 times right now. And it's just a piece that I really want. And it's for retail too, because it's a restock. Okay? So, be smart with your money. Love your parents, love your mama, love your dad. I love y'all. Y'all have a great one. Hendrickz out. Peace. Hendrickz out, baby. Love y'all.